and welcome. I'm a new streamer, Lady Ilaros, and I'm going to be streaming some Minecraft today. This is called Pyramid Reborn, as you can kind of see on the screen. This is a challenge pack that I've done before. It's a lot of fun. It's meant to be, I think, for speedruns. The joke is that it took me 70 hours the first time. So the goal with this stream is to play it again because it's a lot of fun and I've kind of been itching to play it again. And to see if I can do it in less than 70 hours that it took me the first time. So with that, I've got it all set up here. Let me know if you can, everything's copacetic. OBS says everything is copacetic, so here we go. We're going to start a single player world. And we're actually going to create a new world from template because I think that was just the world I was testing on and I've already messed up a bunch of things. Create new world. Doesn't take that long. It's actually, whoa, no, bad. That's not what I wanted. And now we have, come on. You've already built the terrain. You should not have to build the terrain. I think this is the one I messed up. So I've already messed up my first stream. Go me. Oh yeah, this is the one I completely horked up. Let's get out of here and get into the one that's not completely stupid. Single player. Let's delete this world so that I don't do that again. All right. Brand new world. Okay, it looks roughly the same, I know, but I just wanted to make sure I couldn't remember if I did anything. So, as you can see, it's a skyblock world. And we have our, 12 or 16 blocks or whatever with our starting platform. We've got some dirt, we've got some cobble, we've got a big structure over there that we'll get to shortly. I can't get there quite yet. That's going to be where all my quests are. And that's going to be where I turn in all my quests. I have, obviously I have an axe. What else do I have? I think all this stuff's supposed to be in the chest. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure everything's supposed to be in the chest. Yeah, this is definitely, I deleted the wrong world. Because I've already used some materials in that world that's gonna... Muscle memory is a heck of a thing. This is why it takes me so long to do anything. No, muscle memory is a heck of a thing. When I sit down, I play a lot of Minecraft just in general, and when I sit down, it's click the first thing on the list automatically and get right into it, and I have to force, okay, so get rid of you. Yes. Create a, okay, let's actually call this something so I know what it is. Stream world. I can type, and we're going to create a you can play this in multiplayer on a server. So if you wanted to get together with a bunch of friends and say who can do it the fastest, it has that baked into it as well. So hey Sec, we're going to try this. I don't know how it's going to work. I've already messed up trying to start the world. So world, yes. See, everything's supposed to be in the trunk because you're supposed to have 64 bone meal. You're supposed to have a bunch of other stuff here that I didn't have, and a quest book. So you can see what we're going to be doing eventually. We're going to make a drawer. We're going to make a furnace gen, greenhouse fan, all these things. We're going to do. This is also a really great intro. People are like, why would you use this as an intro to mod packs? If you don't mind it taking 70 or 80 hours, you have to build something from all these different mod packs, or all these different mods. And so it really kind of gives you an idea of what the different mods do. These are, so these are all the things I have to make. I have to make redstone flux, I have to make mana, I have to make a garden cloche, I have to make tectonic petroleum, I can never say that. What else? Programmer. Pneumatic craft takes forever. Draconic is such a power hog. This pack has reactors in it. This has nuclear reactors in it, and we will be getting into one of those literally as soon as we can. So we're going to plant our one sapling. And we are going to stand over here so we don't get in the sapling. And we're going to bone meal our sapling. We cannot twerk. This does not have twerk for trees in it, unfortunately. So, and now, I'm going to do that. We're going to do that. So the axe, balance, L, whatever, whatever that Roman numeral is. So these are specific. I don't know if these are specific to this mod pack. Vein mining is a thing, though. Good. Whew. Phew. If we didn't get another sapling, we would have had to start over. Because that is literally how you get more saplings in this game, or how you get more trees in this game, is you have to get saplings. So that is kind of a fail state if you plant your tree and you don't get at least one more sapling out of it. So let's do that again. Ideally, we'd get 2 or 3 saplings out of it. The problem is they also like to fall off the side. So let's get started with fixing that problem. So as you can see, up in the corner, there is a timer. That's how I know it took me 70 hours to do this the last time I did this. So that's something we're definitely going to try and do a little bit better this time. So what are we going to do? It's Minecraft. What do? We make a crafting table. We put the crafting table down. Let's put it over here. And I want planks for this because right now I don't have a way to light things, and you do a lot of sneaking in this pack. And the other thing that I do a lot of in this pack is I am not carrying anything that I don't need. So my really awesome axe, this clay axe, notice it doesn't have durability. It will never break, and it's very fast. I only get one of them. If I go down into the void while I'm holding that, it's gone. So we don't want that to happen. So down below me, you can see some other stuff hanging out down there. That is an end portal, because for Draconic, you need to kill the dragon. That is another portal, which I will get to shortly, because there is more stuff. It's Feed the Beast pack, and there's always stuff in the Nether so there's more starting supplies. But first, we're going to expand our platform a little so we don't fall. And I'm going to use lower planks because I don't want things to spawn. I can turn off creeper griefing when explosion griefing, which I have to do by claiming chunks, but we'll do that once we start getting some platforms built. Okay, I wasn't supposed to fall off that, I don't think. All right, so I've bought myself a little bit more space. All right, let's tilt. Woohoo! Okay, that's how we got 3. That is excellent. Excellent, excellent. So while we are expanding things, we'll get those suckers growing. If I can get 1 or 2 to grow without bone meal, that would be amazing, just because until I get a mob farm going, I don't have more bone meal. So a mob farm is pretty important in this. You need bone meal, obviously. You need spider eye. You need at least 1 spider eye to do nomadic craft. You need ender pearls to make the most efficient coolant for your nuke plant when you get that far. You need string from spiders and from skeletons. And we are going to have to make a mob farm. We're going to have to make a zombie pigman farm in the Nether. Because the only way you can get gold in this pack is literally to go to the Nether and kill zombie pigmen until you get 9 nuggets and make an ingot. Resource generation in this pack is kind of neat. You're not mining. The idea here is to build the stuff as fast as you possibly can. So they took out mining. There is a resource generation system that requires power that we're going to start playing with. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Because vein mining is active, I can now just do this and I'll get it all at once. Run around, make sure I didn't drop anything. All right. Planks. So we use doing a lot of slabs. At some point, I will stop using slabs for everything. Basically, as soon as I can light the areas and as soon as I can defend myself. So what else did we get? So we've got a book crate that's all the books for the different mods. We've got some cursed earth. This is to help us get our mob farm up and going quickly. This will, if I put cursed earth down, it will make more cursed earth. I do not have a silk touch pickaxe, so I have to be very careful where I put this. Resource generator, this is very specific to this pack. That we'll get into that shortly. That's one of the 2 things that you need to start making your resources. Talk about the axe, your water bucket, your saplings, your piece of clay, and your 9 dirt. We need to turn this into more stuff. So let's talk about how we're going to do that. Am I 3 out? No, I'm not. I want to go. Let's start with at least 3 out. And then we're going to start bridging over to the main. So the rules of this mod pack are build the things, turn in the things, but you have to build all your own space. You can't build on the main island. The only thing I can do with the main island is put like pipes or conduit or whatever. 2, 3, okay. That I need to deliver whatever the quest requirements are. I'll show you that. Let me bridge over there, and then we're gonna have to start. I think we're gonna start putting some safety rails in as well, so I don't have to sneak everywhere. Creeper proof as much as we possibly can here. And really anything. Skeletons, it's going to be quite some time before I can get into armor. And I really don't want a skelly or a zombo taking me out. Oop. This is not one of those mod packs that lets me... Okay, that was help. That wasn't too bad. You lose a lot of stuff to the void in this pack, in this round. You have to just kind of let yourself deal with the fact that stuff is going to go into the void. You have to make sure that the stuff that goes in the void is not stuff you need. Oops. Is that? Because we don't actually want to be building on this platform. So we're going to do this right, and we're going to get these down. So this is kind of what I was talking about. Oh, hello. Moocat just joined us. He's by my feet. He is, if the channel mascot, he's on all of my various graphics. And he's just walked out again because he doesn't... Mom, you're talking about me. Yes, I'm talking about you behind your back in front of you. Okay, so yeah, I mean, the sun still rises, the sun still sets. So here we've got a bunch of quests. I love how this is written. Instructions: complete the objectives on the screens. Hand in the objectives in the chest or are the screens on the screens, and complete the rewards. I've got a chest here, and this tells me what I need to make. This will be the input slot. This is where my rewards will come. This is my inventory. So we start over here, we work our way around. I need to make a basic drawer. So I'm still getting used to, I can also go into here, and my quest book is right here. So when I make a basic drawer, it's going to give me all of this. It's going to give me iron, it's going to be redstone, it's going to give me lapis, it's going to give me marble, it's going to give me basalt. These three are important. Maybe these two. This will be important later, just as a blue dye. Marble and basalt, I don't think I've ever actually used. There's not a huge reason for those in the pack. So basic drawer I can make. That's all wood. So I'll be making that shortly. And then furnace generator gets us tin, copper, gravel, apatite, which is something very specific for forestry. Greenhouse fan gets us lead and some seeds. Pressure chamber valve gets us into our actually additions with our black and our white quartz. Our shock absorber from actually additions. So you can see it just, each reward kind of gives you into the next thing that you need to build. Diamond, silver ingot, biomass. This is a big one because that gets us coal. And that's when you really start to be able, you kind of get into the positive energy loop that you desperately need. Yes, refined storage is in this pack. We will get into that as soon as we can because not so much for the platinum, but for item storage and my own sanity. So the redstone flux gets us a mineral sapling, and the Amadron tablet for trading. I love that. It's so fun. Little drones come and give you stuff. Material stonework. This is another big one to get because the angel ring, super useful because that gives us creative flight, which is great in this pack. Tectonic petroleum gives us the energy cell, which by now, hopefully the time I get here, I'll be well into reactors. Garden cloche from immersive gets us cactus, which we need for green dye. Botania is in this pack, so this is going to get us into flux networks. The programmer from, I think that's also from Pneumaticraft, gets us, so the satchel by then is kind of redundant, but this stuff, all the flux infused armor, very important because at that point we have to go kill the dragon. And having the angel ring and this, it's still a pain because when you go into the end and when you go into the nether, there's no place to stand. It's still a pain, but it's less of a pain if you have the high-powered stuff. Starfield gets this draconium dust, which then lets us get into draconic energy. And how do you get clay bedrock? And if anybody's played this pack and you know how to get clay, I know the joke. I've played this. But don't spoil it, because it's really funny at the end how they do it, and I really enjoy it. What do you want? Cat, please. So that's what we're doing. So everything except the non-solid items goes in this chest. So I'll make a drawer, put it in the chest here in a minute. So the biomass gets delivered here. You could do it in buckets. You can do it you put a tank there. You could run pipelines there if you really wanted to. Same thing, tectonic petroleum inputs there. Tank or buckets. I think a little meter here. Mana and redstone flux. So redstone flux, you have to plug in some flux duct right here. You could put an energy cell, but putting on flux duct is easy because I'm probably going to get into a water wheel. And mana, same thing. You either need to put a mana spreader here or probably a spark would be a better choice. All right, let's do do I want this? Yeah, I want this about another round bigger. And then we'll put a railing on it. And then we'll talk about going to the nether, because I want to get the rest of that stuff. You may have noticed a glaring omission in our quest rewards was cobblestone. So some of this stuff the game makes you work for, and cobble is one of the things the game makes you work for. Like I said, gold you have to work for. You have to build a farm in the nether, and I have a really neat farm. I learned about this pack from watching Loading Ready run. They are amazing streamers, and I watched them kind of play through this, and I said, I want to do that. And I did, and it was hard. They made it look easy. James made it look easy. So Loading Ready, twitch.tv/Loading Ready Run. I watch a ton of their stuff, and you should too. Oh, wait. 2, 3. Everybody should watch Lur. They're amazing. F. I am not used, so little background about me. I usually do stuff on a laptop. I just recently thought about getting into this, and when I did, I said, I don't think my 2012 MacBook Pro, hey, we gotta, this is why I really want to make some more space. I want to move this. My 2012 MacBook Pro is probably not going to cut it to run all the things that I need to run for streaming. My chat is to the side. So we got to do something about that. So I did 2 things. Well, the 2012 MacBook Pro is pretty long in the tooth as it is. So that's getting replaced. But for gaming purposes, because then I'm like, if I'm going to do this, why don't we get into boot camp? Because being able to play Magic would be a lot of fun. And I definitely want to do some video editing, because in my day job, I am an educator and I would like to be able to edit videos for my students. So let's have some fun. So I went out and I bought a used 2012 Mac Pro Tower, which Google really needs to learn is a separate thing than the laptop, because every time I look for stuff for the Mac Pro, it gives me stuff for the MacBook. And I'm like, no, that's not what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, we're going to lose a couple of these, but that's okay, because now we can make safety railings. So the keyboard's a lot bigger than I'm used to. It is, in fact, an iMac keyboard. And by that I mean it came off of one of the old 1990s, 98, 99 iMacs. It's the Apple Pro Graphite keyboard. It's really nice. I like it a lot. Kids. This is another thing that I'll do more at the beginning of the pack than once we get into some things. Right now, it's just a lot of infrastructure because, like I said, not super used to this keyboard. Want to make sure I don't fall to my death because I hit the wrong thing. I did a lot, even though I was playing on the laptop the last time on the keyboard I'm used to, I still managed to occasionally pitch something into the void that I needed. Which is the other reason you'll notice a lot of times I don't carry anything more. And even when I do go into the nether, I won't be taking, see, got a free tree. I won't be taking any of my good tools. I will definitely be taking, I'll be making a wood or cobble, well, probably a wood, axe or pickaxe, whatever I end up needing. Okay. The first trip to the Nether is just a go get stuff trip. The second trip to the Nether, after I've built the cobble gen, is the real trip where we work on getting our gold. So I have to build a cobble gen. Some people will say that you can get these up out of the ground. I've never been able to successfully get. You need 9 pieces of cobble to get started because you need 8 to build a furnace and 1 to duplicate, because that's how this pack works, is you duplicate your resources. You have to have a master to start with. I have never been able to successfully get out of however many are here to get the 9 that I need. So I always just, it's easier for me to just build a cobble gen. I probably need, yeah, 12 is probably plenty. At this point, I don't want to make more slabs than I need. I want to save those planks to make other things like a drawer. Whoa, see? Caps lock is not the same as shift, for example. Whoa. Okay, I need, what, 3 more? Of course. I literally need like 3 more. So let's build a chest. This has JEI and the crafting mod in it, so that's also nice. What am I looking for? Drawer. So basic drawer. I need 1 more wood plank. We can do that. What I'm not getting out of any of these trees that's kind of concerning is apples, because that's your early game food source in this pack. So the fact that I'm not getting apples is a little concerning. Okay, I want to... Alright, crafting table, drawer. I will make a ton of basic drawers because that is also your early game storage. Let's move this over here. It's gonna look pretty weird. Let's do, make sure I have enough slabs to do this first. Okay, perfect. And we have just enough slabs to put down our chest. It's just a thing for me. I don't like that weird blank space underneath that it'll give you. If you just set things down, and some people will also set them down in. Either way is fine. Let's get this moved over here. Some of it's aesthetic choices. I mean, at the end of the day, it's Minecraft, and we like to look good. So we're going to finish our first quest. Yay, we're going to jump for joy. So we put this in here, and it gives us our rewards. So if I were to lose these, I would be able to do this quest 1 more time, and then I would kind of be out of luck. There is an emergency reset, I don't know, reset type system where you can get your starting items again. It's up in here. It was under quests. So emergency items. That's if you really, really, really mess this up. So we've made our basic drawer. Now we need to make a furnace generator. But we're going to need a few more things to do that. So it's time to go to the Nether. So first thing we're going to do is offload all of our new toys into our chest. And we're going to grab our bucket of water. This is actually why we have the bucket of water. Well, it's one of several reasons why we have the bucket of water, but all right, so right here, like I said, we're going to probably, oh, I lied. We're not going to lose this. So we're making essentially a water elevator. So we'll let that propagate down to where it needs to be. We're going to leave the bucket. And we are going to take some planks because we are going to need to build a little bit of a platform around, we need a bit more than that, the portal, and a little bit of a platform probably inside the portal. That should be enough. So not taking any tools this trip. Won't need them. So this is what I'm talking about, how you can see, since they're all bottom slabs, Minecraft is going to put everything on the top. Can look a little bit weird. So we've got our slabs. We've given this some time. Let's jump in the pool. Stick our head out so we can breathe. And we're going to swim down. The other thing that's going to be really amusing here is I've now created the world's most evil squid farm. At some point, probably while I'm in the Nether, squid are going to start spawning in this stream, and then they're going to fall and they're going to go splat because there's really no place for them to go. It's kind of irritating and kind of funny to watch. So you can see we're coming up on our Nether portal, and the makers of the pack knew, they saw us coming, and they made it pretty protected so that you can't just grab the obsidian out of it. So I want to, like I said, we need something to land on. Not quite ready for that yet. Make nether noises. Gonna make nether noises at me. Alright, we're gonna... Do not put one there because then your stream of water will probably knock you off. So you can see the water just continues into the void. Squid! Hi! Squid, hello, squid friend, how are you? That is exactly what I was talking about with the squid friends. They are. That's the most... I have never had this many squid. It's raining squid, hallelujah, it's raining squid. I won't sing, I promise. You don't want me singing. So we have plenty of ink sacs, and now we're going to go into the Nether. The ink sacs are a bonus. I can dye things black. Yay. Alright, so we're in the Nether. So we have here the last gift. And the last gift is... If I'm very good, I can get that piece of sand. Is some more sand, some more cursed earth, a pickaxe, a seabeck generator. That's the other half of our resource generation. Pasture seeds. We need these to make grass, a shovel, a birch sapling, and a lava bucket. Hot stuff. Hot stuff. And we'll be back when we have a little bit more stuff. Okay. Scary time, because now we have to swim up our column of water that is, spawning squid friends. To get back to our island. And hope that squid friends don't spawn and land on us. Since apparently my game has decided today that squid friends are going to be a thing. And then the other thing we have to remember to do is pick up our water and then cover our murder hole. right. Line up with the hole. And we're back. And we grew some trees while we were gone. Perfect. Okay, everything goes in here. Grab our empty bucket. Because again, water, losing your water bucket is essentially a fail state. Okay, we need, I should have saved one plank. Trying to save some logs because until we do get the coal, charcoal is going to be our main source of power. Cover the murder hole for now. Good. All right, now for our next trick. For our next trick, we will take care of this tree. Yes, one apple. Hopefully, we will be able to make. So another good reason to get our furnace going. We're going to need another chest here in a minute. Another good reason to get our furnace going is that we can cook that apple. This has cooked apples in it. Excuse me. Allergy season. And that will give us a little bit. The apples they heal more. Moo juice. What am I drinking? Milk. So we'll do that over here. This is the first kind of pucker. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I know I need the dirt. I know I need the sand. We'll leave the water and the lava until we get this thing built. Dirt, sand. You guys hang out. Okay. All right. This is where I am going to want to build down into, because we don't want to run the risk of stuff. We're playing with hot lava. I mean, let's be honest. So what we want to be very, very careful. We want to build a cobble gen and not an obsidian gen. Big difference. Cobble gen is going to give us cobble. We need cobble. Obsidian is not going to help us here. So remember what we need to do to build a cobble gen is we need flowing water to hit flowing lava. So the trick is to make sure everything is moving when we put it together. Okay. Trying to remember how I did this. I know the sand is involved as well. Oh, because the water side can be made of wood. That's where my brain is. Okay. This needs to be made of that was unfortunate. Things I need to remember. 1, sand has gravity, and dirt does not. Okay. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. We can't use the cursed earth for this. I'm sure, yeah, I know, I'm making some really interesting faces right now. All right. The water side can be made of wood. I know I should probably be doing that with my axe. It would be faster. I am trying to do this faster than I did it the last time, but I think that might be right. Uh, oh, you know what? I know what I can do. All right. I think I remember how I did this now. All right. That is exactly. All right. And then this needs to be one bigger. Because it's all got to go somewhere. Okay. I don't want to be standing on it, but I want to be standing close enough. All right, we'll take care of that later. That dirt I can duplicate too when we get that far. Okay. Oh, that was super helpful. So dirt I can duplicate. I just need to make sure I have one dirt, which, you know, worst case scenario, I can hopefully RNG myself some dirt. All right, so one more slab. And making obsidian is a fail state because there's no way to get lava. And then there's no way to, without lava, there's no way to get cobble. So I'm being really careful and kind of paranoid about this because accidentally making obsidian means I'm accidentally starting all over again. I'm just gonna do it like that because I'm feeling kind of lazy. All right, so this goes over here. We need our lava and our water and our pickaxe. All right, lava goes on the dirt side. Oh, we're gonna need to put something there. That last piece of dirt, that needs to go there. So lava goes on the dirt side. And we want it to flow that way. And we want to hurry up and do this. And that's exactly what we want. I don't think that's not good. I'm not sure why it did that. It's not supposed to do it quite that quickly, but and now things get a little crazy. We have to make sure we put out our fires. This is not quite working the way it's supposed to, but this is really not working the way it's supposed to. I should, but we only need to do a few more. Okay, let's do that. This not popping up is getting quickly on my nerves. All right. 4. Where are we up to? 5. Good. I only need a few more. 4 more. Remember I said we need 9. And the only reason I have to put this back is otherwise it's going to go out the back end. And it could flood out my trees. Oh, there's a tree. Speaking of trees, grrr. Put out the fire. Yeah, that's not supposed to do that. Because the next one that we did after that, because the lava wouldn't be moving, would actually make us obsidian, and we don't want that. Like I said, you just get used to the fact that stuff is gonna hit the void. Ah! That, this is what I'm talking about with my inability to, okay, we've got 8. I need 1 more. One more. Come on, give me 1 more. Give, cobble. Game, not listening. Somewhere out there are Minecraft people going, oh my gosh, you're doing this so wrong. Yeah, I kind of know. I'm kind of bad at building cobble gens. This is literally probably one of the hardest parts of the game for me is the beginning. I really enjoy playing modded Minecraft, and I do because of all the cool like tech stuff you can do. But this beginning, I love the beginning of I love the end of this pack. I'm really bad at the beginning because I'm not good at some of the, I don't want to call it basic, no, stuff. That's interesting. Hey, that worked. Sweet. Okay, could you just give me the freaking piece of cobble? Yes! Alright, let's go pick up our lava. before we set the world on fire. All right, how does resource generation work in this pack? Well, first we get rid of all of this mess because I need that space. Lava, water, pickaxe, cobble. So first thing I want to do is make our furnace. And our last piece of cobble. And I want to get some, so I want to get our furnace and I want to get some charcoal going. Actually, wait, let's hold off on that. Let's grab our axe. How's my light looking? I think there's a storm coming. Okay, I'm still okay. Yeah, if it starts like thunder or lightning, I might actually have to log off early. I'm planning on streaming for about another hour. Okay. Oh, it helped to actually be back on the Minecraft window. Okay, grab the axe. Get rid of all of this mess. Carefully. There's a very high danger here of falling in the murder void. Some of the hardest parts for me is sometimes just telling where I am. No, I want to be on the slabs. It's quite nice of it to put all of our planks up where we can reach them. Doesn't want to help me. It doesn't want to be nice to me when I'm building a cobble gen, but it's being real nice to me about catching stuff that I don't need, that I can already duplicate. So, oh. It heard me. Oh, you think I'm being nice to you? Ha ha ha. No. No, I'm not. Sawed off game. Alright, make sure we get one of each of these back. Everything else is gravy. Would like to get more than just... Okay. Alright. Okay, we are not necessarily golden, but we are at least past probably the first major hurdle in the pack, which is the whole getting cobble. Alright. Alright. We are going to need more storage. So, CBEC, resource. How does resource gen work in this pack, you ask? This is how resource gen works in this pack. We need to build a few things. We need to, there's a better way to do this. Alright, make absolutely sure that we pick up our furnace, because I do not want to go through all that again. Alright, so we are gonna plant another tree. Trees, wood is unfortunate, like I said, wood and I guess charcoal by extension is our big early game fuel source. Alright, so I'm planning ahead because I'm going to need... Okay. So the CBEC generator is a really slick thing that Feed the Beast achievements adds to this world. And what that's going to do is, and I think that is going to take energy from this furnace and turn it into RF. So if I feed this furnace, you can see this thing is lit up. It's creating and storing RF. RF being power in Minecraft land. And I got a piece of charcoal. So I need to now tell it, so this resource generator has some RF in it. And it's going to use that RF to make stuff. So I need to tell it what stuff I want it to be making. So we need item frames. Item frames in this pack are a little bit different. You don't need leather to build them because leather is really, really far away. So I need some sticks. And I have an item frame. Put this away, put this away. And we're going to get started making cobble. So, oh, and I need one more chest. You have to have some place to, you have to have something to catch the stuff. So I need another tree. Oh, I don't even need the bone meal. All right. Oop. F3. Like I said, not always 100% sure where the keys are. All right. Plant source. Never want to not be growing trees. 4, 8. Logs become important so I can make charcoal. And I'm also going to need to okay, that works. So we put this in here, put the item frame, put the cobblestone in the item frame, and if we come up here, it is now turning that energy into cobblestone. This is how we're going to make stuff. So you can see I'm now generating cobble. I can do up to 4 things at a time on one resource generator. So let's make another item frame. Let's also get some more wood cooking. I'm going to probably make a few torches here shortly just to light things up a little bit. Let's make another item frame. So I need some sticks. Let's make 4 items. Let's make the 4 that we need. 4, 8. The name of the game in this pack is resource management. You will get to, I'll get to a point where resource management isn't as huge of a deal. Although it kind of always will be because there's always a resource you are going to have to manage, whether it's power, whether it's items, whether it's, well, power and items are probably too big. Okay, so now I can put more things in our resource generator. Put a piece of sand in our resource generator. I could put a piece of iron in our resource generator. I actually want to do that right away. I want to get moving on duplicating these things that I only have 1 of. Because then I'm going to start an in case of emergency break here chest. Right. How would do? Okay, I lied. I'm gonna make charcoal because I want to get stuff duplicating. Okay, cannot duplicate wood. Can duplicate sand. Also, get some nice light going here. Bone meal. I thought I grabbed more. I'm gonna need a mob farm here in the not too terribly distant future. Did I grab that? I did. Come on, apples. Yeah. Awesome. Right on. Okay. Thought you could cook apples in this pack. I guess you can't. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of Stone Block, which is another fun pack that I might stream. Same idea, except you have to generate materials out of gravel. It's really funny. All right, no big. Okay, so we're gonna build a chest. We're gonna grab some planks, some slabs, and we're going to create an in case of emergency chest. And I know I can burn the slabs, they just don't burn as well. So I'm gonna put it like way up here, out of the way. Where nothing stupid is going to happen to it. I'm gonna put it out here. We're just gonna make a little area. And it's gonna be gated off. Actually, no, we're gonna leave those there. I have thoughts. I'm gonna wall this off. This is gonna be our emergency chest of, oops. This one I think I am gonna put down into sink down into the world. There. Just to make it a little bit harder to mess up. That's not where I wanted that. And one of my other things, when I'm playing Minecraft, I can never not play the aesthetic game. I'm always going to be playing Make It Pretty. That's just a Minecraft thing that I think it's somehow baked into me, and it's not ever going to go away. So the big thing about so I want to get a furnace generator going. And I got the iron and I got the redstone, and that's the next thing I want to do, because a furnace generator will just burn stuff. In order for a furnace to generate, I have to actually be... So a furnace generator will just burn coal into RF. The furnace, I need to actually make it be doing something. So we want to get our furnace generator here sooner rather than later. All right, so let's, in the meantime, can I cook? Can I burn slabs? I think I can burn slabs. But I know I can burn wood. I know I can burn logs. I can also duplicate the charcoal, which is nice, because at some point I can get what I like to call a positive energy loop going. All right, so we've got a little area here now. Again, aesthetics. And into this chest, we're going to put a piece of sand, a piece of iron, a piece of cobblestone, and a piece of clay. And we're also, now we're going to have to dupe some other stuff. What else needs to go in there? One sapling. You cannot duplicate bone meal. Cannot, you can duplicate water and make a water source. I need what's called a powered crafting table for that. Let's dupe each, let's see if I can't get these duped so that I can put those in. All right, so we're gonna put lapis and our redstone, and let's actually start burning. Let's start duping charcoal. So we got some iron. Let's get the iron out of there for right now. It's different items take a different amount of power to duplicate. So the trick here, so we've got our second redstone, is, I guess I want to get a furnace gen going. The trick here is to make it so that I can be making more fuel than I'm spending. Right. So good for now. All right, so let's get this out of here for now. Let's get this out of here. Let's get one lapis. And it really doesn't tell you. Maybe I can't I thought you could duplicate the lapis lazuli. Yes, you can. It just takes a while. All right. I need redstone and I need iron because furnace gen. We need to build 2. We need to build 1 for turning in for our quest, and we need 1 to use. All right, so let's see what we need. Let's go over here. Generator. All right, so to build the furnace generator, we need a furnace. So we need more cobble. We need a machine block. So I need, these are all the things we need. I'm going to need a chest. I'm going to need a bunch of redstone. I'm going to need a bunch of iron. And I'm going to need more iron and more redstone and cobble. Okay. So we got enough cobble. We're going to have to definitely start duping cobble because cobble is building material. I am not building. Was I just saying about not? I need more trees. I think mob farm might be the next step. Get furnace generator going. Nice, it would give me a big tree, not little trees. All right. A lot of saplings out of that one. That's good. Oh, how we do? We've got redstone. Iron takes a lot to duplicate. Let's just cook off all this. I need exactly how many pieces of redstone? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do I have? I have 3. All right, so I need math. I can math. Start getting into some storage drawers here pretty soon. All right, let's do this. Let's get the redstone going first. Okay. Let's pop that out and pop the iron in. At some point, we'll have a whole bunch of these. You can build more of these resource generators. At some point, we'll have oodles of them going. All right, and I need wood. I need planks, so I'm going to need some bone meal. And grab my axe. Whoa! What you also want to be careful that you don't do is stand where the tree is going to be. I can't tell you the number of times I've almost died because the tree has appeared where I'm standing. And not the leaves appearing where I'm standing. I mean, the tree itself appears. You are now inside of a tree. Good luck. All right. All right, make the chest that we're gonna need. The furnace that we're gonna need. The first one of these I build is gonna be for power. The second one of these I build is gonna be, oh my gosh, really? Is gonna be for turning in the quest. Because what happens is I can get rid of the CVEC generator, and yeah, I could make more furnaces. I get rid of the CVEC generator and I put the furnace generator underneath it, and things get a lot more efficient very, very quickly. And then I can just use this to smelt, which, believe it or not, there's not a lot of smelting in this pack. There's not a lot of having to deal with this takes so long. But I kind of don't want to spend the cobble. Okay, so it takes about 2,000 RF to make an iron ingot. Of which we now have, how many? 5. So I can make the machine block, I think. Oh, it helps to have the stuff. You can tell that I'm very, very used to having refined storage, and I'm very, very used to being able to just auto craft. All right. So I need the furnace, I need 2 redstone, and I need 3 more iron. This, 2 of these. Again, only carrying the stuff that I need. What I should, okay, so gonna make another chest to start putting things in. And then we're gonna start working on a platform out to our mob farm while we're waiting for this to get its life in order. All right. Oak wood. Okay, so we got some slabs. Again with the slabs. How are we doing? This is what I mean. You have to actually be burning something. Orders. Am I out of logs? I thought I had more logs. I do. Okay. Luckily, we'll have a wonderful supply of charcoal by the time this all gets done. I think we'll build off this way. So what I'm going to end up with is my aesthetic for this particular pack. Oh, did my wire? I'm sorry, I didn't realize that my my camera's. Give me 1 second. My camera's doing something stupid. Oh, okay. I'm using the pay. This is not the best software. Let me check over here. Let me pause this, come over to my, okay, that's better. It's not great, but better. Okay. I am not 100% sure why it did that. Unless the phone. I'm using an iPhone, an old iPhone that's not hooked. The iPhone is not hooked up to anything. It is just, it's got no SIM card in it. It's essentially an iPod. Let's get this platform built. And again, not carrying anything we care about because we're about to start doing this whole, death-defying building a bridge thing. So the nice thing about the Cursed Earth, let's get into the Cursed Earth. The Cursed Earth will let me build a mob farm, and it really doesn't matter how far away I am. Cursed Earth is going to spawn stuff. Okay, this is very weird. I don't know why. I actually don't know why my phone keeps going to sleep. It's not supposed to do that. Let me, before I make you guys sick. I don't actually have a... Fade to black. We faded to black because I just put it on another thing so I could figure out what's going on with the cam. Yeah, I know it's ad supported. It's just a matter of why is it being stupid? I may have to look at another solution. I really liked in all my proof of concepts. This Epoch cam worked really well. None of my proof of concepts were this long though, so that's probably why. It's probably like, oh wait, you actually want to use me now? I'm gonna be stupid until you get the pay version. At the end of the day, what I really would like is one of those spiffy Apple monitors that has the the spiffy Apple monitors that has the camera built into it. But that gets into money because a lot of people are still using those. Okay, I'm a little crooked, but a lot of people are still using those, and I think a lot of people are going to still be using them. I was kind of hoping when the new Mac Pro... Oh, that looks a lot better. Okay, let's get back to Twitch Minecraft. I was kind of hoping when they announced the new Mac Pro there would be a nice new screen, which admittedly there's a nice new screen. However, as all of the Applerati have been lamenting over the last week or so, the new Mac Pro is not for you. It's not for me. It's not for 99% of the planet. Which I got to admit, I'm kind of enjoying watching a lot of people go, wah! And I get it. I'm sad. I too wanted a big shiny new Apple. Okay, I keep disconnecting. I might have to call the stream here just because of technical difficulties. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to come over here. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I'm going to turn the Me Cam off since the Me Cam isn't working right now. I will work on that for the next stream. I am a novice streamer, and I joke all the time that the reason why I use Macintoshes is that, here, you know what, just go away. Just quit out. The reason why I use Macs is that I am not technically adept, which is actually kind of a lie. If you look behind me, you can see my collection of vintage, or you can't look behind me. I just turned that off. Sorry. Behind me, if you were watching earlier, you would have seen a massive collection of vintage apples. I've got some old Apple IIs, and I got some old Macs. And there's actually an iMac. Speaking of iMac, there's an iMac sitting next to me. So I've taken them apart, and I've coded on them, and I've done all kinds of things with them. So it's kind of a joke when I say that because I'm smart enough to, you know, break a disk drive down and put it back together again. So I am fairly technically adept. I also am looking, like I said, I'm looking for a cheap webcam solution. I don't want to, if I get into this, I'll probably buy a fancy webcam, but for now, I just kind of want to see if I like this, see if I can, you know, build an audience, see how all this works. All right, so we've got I think maybe we'll just get to the furnace gen. It's been an hour and a half. I thought I had, aha, I did. All right. Do. Furnace generator. Oh, crafting table. No, crafting table. Furnace generator. Perfect. Yay. Skip. Whoa. Let's not drop the furnace generator. Let's grab the pickaxe. And let's get this out of the way as well. This goes here. This goes in here. Actually, lies. One piece of this goes up here. So this is going to make RF a lot faster. As you can see, we've already got iron and charcoal coming out. So we're going to do a couple of pieces of charcoal. We're going to get some more charcoal going. I'm going to get iron going. I'm going to get charcoal going. Now we have really, really good resource generation. I feel a lot better about where we are. I'm going to probably start building some drawers here in a minute. So the furnace gen, super helpful for this. Let's get the redstone that we need and let's turn this in. Let's do this quest. And then I think I'll call the stream there. And then next time, which will probably be, I'd like to stream tomorrow. I'm thinking streaming tomorrow. I probably around 5 or 6 p.m., maybe a little bit later, Eastern time. I'm on the East Coast. Tomorrow night, we'll build a mob farm. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Yeah, so we have here, we're getting into this positive energy, this positive power loop that I was talking about that is super helpful. All right, I just want to generate a ton of charcoal right now. Because I also want to generate a ton of dirt, and I want to generate a ton of cobble. So right now, time-wise, been an hour, 19 minutes. I'm not sure if I'm, super ahead of where I was. I didn't, lap times or anything. This is pretty basic. This is going to happen no matter what I do. When we get into things like power generation, it's when we get into things like building some of the higher level mods that's when I'm hoping I can go a little bit faster because I will have done it already. Ooh, no, we need to definitely dupe cobble. And I won't have to look up and piddle around quite so much with how do I build a refinery? How do I get emeralds? How do I do this? How do I do that? We're gonna put a piece of charcoal in case of emergency break glass. I should put a piece of glass there just for kicks. Actually, I should put a piece of glass there. That would be funny. Literally in case of emergency break glass. All right. Okay, I guess I'm gonna hold up on the redstone. Well, I mean, that's sort of what I wanted. do cobble. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I always want to be making, I also want to be making dirt, actually, because that's the other thing I want to get into is I want to build a dirt area because I want to get passive mob spawning. Oh, where's the, I need another machine block. All right, we're gonna go turn this bad boy in. Appetite, gravel, copper, tin. Gravel is important too because gravel's gonna get us flint. And if we look over here, we have turned in our furnace generator. So next time we're going to build our mob farm and then we're going to work on the greenhouse fan, which is actually kind of a pain, which is why I'm saving it for next time. The greenhouse fan comes from forestry and requires a lot of fairly specialized bits. So we need to build a tin electron, so I'm going to have to build a thermionic fabricator, which means I'm going to have to get gold, which means we're going to have to go down to the nether. And so sturdy casing uses bronze, so we're going to have to get, we have to build a pulverizer of some flavor to make bronze blend, which I think I can build the one from thermal. Pulver. Yeah, so I need the flint, I need gold, I need copper, glass, iron, tin. Did I get copper? This is why we got copper and tin. So we can build a pulverizer. So I can, I've got everything else I need. So copper, tin, and gravel are going to give us the pulverizer that we need to make the bronze. And then we will also need to make things like peat, which we need to make, what else do we need? It's a whole crazy list. Greenhouse blocks, we need camouflage paneling, so we need to build a carpenter. We need this, we need dyes. This is why we needed the lapis, so I could use blue, and we're gonna need to get red and yellow dye as well. And we're gonna need wood pulp. So we're gonna have to build, I can't remember what we need to build to make the wood pulp. So this is really the first one where we have to delve into, oh, I can do it in a cart. You have to build the carpenter to deep into a mod pack or a mod set. And that's the one we're going to get into, is going to be obviously be forestry, because that's the next thing. And then we can also, since we're getting into forestry, we can also start getting into building getting our biomass going. Because remember, biomass gets us, let's check our quest. So, and you can see it when I complete a quest, it turns green. Biomass gets us coal. And I would like to get coal as soon as I can. Sugarcane is also good because that gets us paper. But to make biomass, if you thought the greenhouse block was crazy, we need to build a fermenter. And we will need to make compost. And we're going to need we need a ton of saplings, and we need a ton of compost, which we need wheat and dirt. So yeah, we have a long way to go. I need to get into building. So I need to make some dirt to build a garden. I need to get a mob farm going so that I can get more bone meal. Put this here for now so nothing happens to it. So, but while I've been over here talking to you, let's take a look and see what's going on over here. So I've got a lot going. I've got Like I said, positive energy loop. I'm going to keep going with that. Keep on keeping on. Got a stack of charcoal. What am I think I'm doing 2 charcoal at a time? Yeah. We're actually going to do 2 dirt at a time because I'm going to want to get into making dirt. I'm also probably going to have to get some storage drawers going here for just for my own sake, to try and stay a little bit organized until I can get into, like I said, refined storage, which is makes it so easy to stay organized. Like right now, I know I've got stuff all over the place. Let's put all this, let's do it like this. Put everything together that can go together. All right, let's do like this. Tools and mats go in the other, and fuel. And then this stuff goes over here. Tools and mats go over here. And organized. So yeah, we're making dirt like crazy. Making cobble like crazy. Which is good. So that is, I think, where we're going to leave it for today. Like I said, tomorrow evening, probably around, I'm actually thinking now closer to 7 EST or EDT. I guess we're on daylight time right now. Hopefully I will get the MeCam working, and we'll have to play with that some more. So thanks for watching. Follow at Lady Ilaros for stream updates. I will be posting them there. The VOD will be available on Twitch for however long the VOD is available on Twitch. So I'm at Lady Ilaros pretty much everywhere on the internet. Thanks for watching my stream, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow if nothing comes up.